Now here's a look at our still life photo of the day. If you think being president is easy, just look at this. On the left, you see what the president looked like just a year ago when delivering a State of the Union address, and fast forward a year later on the right, you can see how just in 1 year you can get aged as a president and think he's gone through 6 years of them. All right, tonight we are getting ready to hear from the president, but first want to hear from you. Let's go to the phone lines. And Candace, who's calling us from New Jersey. Thanks for holding, Candace. What do you want to hear from the president this evening?
I'd like to hear from the president that he's going to put a moratorium on Medicare cuts, because these cuts not only killing us that are on Medicare, the physicians are just dropping out of Medicare. I want to hear a moratorium on Medicare cuts. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's go to Verona, New Jersey. We got Inez on the line. Inez, you're on.
I'd like to hear the president say we're going to have more jobs, better salaries, proper care of our infrastructure, highways and bridges, and better wages to avoid all the foreclosures that are happening in the state of New Jersey and every other state. It's disgraceful.
Dom,
right.
you know,
boy.
Well, you know what, though? Look how he spent the last couple of weeks, right? He's doing a barnstorming tour, talking about the different issues. You think if the president decided, you know what, I'm going to do a road show, right? Does it give a chance here to make it tougher for them to say no to middle-class tax cuts and a small hike on the wealthiest 1%?
The optimist in me wants to say that.
How about the
perhaps
optics of it, what it looks like if they say no?
Okay. Well, Republicans, we just saw it from Andrew's interview, the way this is going to go. And you heard what the Congresswoman said. We hope the president comes to us. And so that's already telling you. I mean, we know they're not going to agree on immigration. I mean, I can check off down the line.
Cuba's not going to, you know.
I can check down the line. But the last caller, she makes a great point. Bless her heart. I wish it were that simple. I wish we could just wave a magic wand and Washington would get its act together. But I don't think so.
With that optimism, let's go back to the phone lines and let's see what. Let's go to Sandra, who's calling us out of Brooklyn, has to say. Sandra, what do you want to hear from Mr. Obama this evening?
Yeah, today I want to hear much about him speaking about policing, because knowing lately, although the police system been messed up for all these years, I want to see changes as a minority. And I want to see somebody with power and leadership like him take that into his hand and fix the broken police system that affecting minorities that cannot even go to school because they've been arrested.
Well, let me bring in Dom. Dom, I wouldn't be surprised to hear the president reference, especially the day after MLK Day, Dr. King. I don't know, and I mentioned this with Cokie Roberts, she doesn't believe that you won't hear the city of Ferguson, you won't hear the name Eric Garner and the rest, but he'll talk about changes in policing on a more broader term. You think so too?
Cokie is 1,000% correct, and so are you. He will touch the issue. I hate to be the bearer of bad news for the caller, and maybe I'll be proven wrong, but I don't think so. This president is going to talk about communities, and we have not seen the speech as of yet, but communities not getting along together. And he may mention the police-community relationship, but he's not going to go into it in a deep manner because it's a very polarizing issue, one that he cannot win by discussing it in great detail. He just cannot win.
All right, we got to hit a quick break here. When we come back, there's some new faces in Congress, obviously, with some of the recent elections and those losses by Democrats. We're going to hear from a couple freshmen here, including one Democrat and one Republican, both of them, I believe, from Long Island. You're going to hear from them on the other side of the break.